Black Clover episode 58, man. I'm actually kind of impressed with what Black Clover's doing, because I wanted to look how some of the things kind of aligned in which episodes some things would be happening within Black Clover. I'm not a manga reader, but there's a couple things I know that are coming up soon, and I wanted to go into this and check out what chapter we were on in the anime, and I found out the episodes 54 through 8 were actually about 6 chapters. It was about chapter 80 through 86 and or 85, and I find that really impressive how they're actually adding in stuff but sticking super close to the source material as well, because usually an episode of anime is about 2 to 3 chapters on average. And I mean, you're talking about episode 54, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 5 episodes. So that would be about 10. You know, you'd think it'd be about 10 chapters or so, but no, it's actually about 6 chapters. They really did essentially half of what most, shows do. So it's cool to see that they're adding detail while also sticking to the source material. And I think that's why Black Clover has been excelling the past 30 some episodes. I mean, essentially. So Black Clover. We finally get to meet the Queen Witch. I wasn't here last week for it, but now we're going to talk about it. The Queen Witch is someone that's obviously very knowledgeable, who knows how long she's actually been alive. She's a witch. She's a sorceress, right? Basically, who knows what kind of spell she knows. I mean, we see how there's a very super complicated curse spell on Asta's arms that no one could fix, and the witch did it in a mere instant. That's crazy. She is strong. I mean, it makes you think that if the witch was to fight the generals by herself, that she would still beat them, or at least have a damn well good chance of fighting 2 generals and the spirit user all by herself. So she's scary strong. But moving on, I figured the witch would also know about Asta's sword, which she does, and I wonder if she knows about his grimoire. She actually gets to see the 5th leaf on it. Do the swords come with the grimoire, or is the grimoire just some extra? You'd imagine the sword comes with the grimoire, right? We see the sword coming out of the book, so we know that. So just to answer that question for anyone that may be thinking that. So, I mean, the question is, let's talk about that demon form. That's what I wanted to know. I want to know more about the demon, the 5th leaf of the clover, and I would assume the witch probably knows something about that. So whenever I see Asta's arms get healed and I hear him saying they're going to be sturdier and stronger, the witch says, excuse me, not him saying, but I hear her say that, and then he's just like Yami's. I was like, this man is out of his damn mind, and then everyone starts beating him up, and he's just like, no effects, because he's back up, man. He's got his arms back, so he's indestructible, right? So we see that the witch does actually want to still take Vanessa in, and also will take Asta in. So one, Vanessa's thread magic. Why does she view it so special? What can her what is the secret behind Vanessa's thread magic? I mean, she says, I told you to master this and you could like basically control destiny. I believe it is, that's what she says. I believe, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me, but I know it's something damn well along those lines. It's something about like destiny and how you can shape your own path however you want it to be. Something that falls within that. I have to go back and watch the exact word for word, but I'm pretty sure she said destiny. So what is it about her thread magic that's so special even, like, what is it? I mean, you're talking, we got fire magic, we got thread magic, we got freaking dimensional slashing magic, dark shadow magic. I mean, we got all these different things. Ice magic. Why is thread, pieces of cloth, why is that so important? Why is it so valuable? Why does it have so much potential, essentially? So I mean, that's really what I want to see. So we do actually get to see Asta going up against the fire spirit user. We do know how strong fire spirit users are. I mean, it's a prime example. And I would imagine the show was doing the whole, okay, Veto, he was he's part of the third eye of the Midnight Sun. He's the 4th strongest. That's why he went out first. This girl's the 3rd strongest, so maybe she's supposed to go out second. And, of course, then the other 2 follow suit. So I would assume that's how it goes. But we do know Asta did eventually take down Veto, right? So I think he's actually a little bit more suited to fight the spirit user. So I think it'll be maybe an easier battle, per se, for him, because she uses strictly magic. From what I know, and first impression, she uses strictly magic. She doesn't someone who relies on physical capabilities. And Asta, when he's fighting Veto, he couldn't cut through everything Veto did, because Veto didn't rely strictly on magic. He relied on kind of enhancing his own body, right? So that was something that was a tougher and more equal matchup. Whenever Asta's going up against someone that may be stronger than Veto, sure, but he's it's like a water Pokemon going up against electric. Who's going to win more likely than not, even if the other level is the same level as you? The electric Pokemon, obviously, because they're weak against that type. So, and obviously everyone's weak against Asta that uses magic. So, she may be stronger than Veto, but she is at a bigger disadvantage than Veto was. Now, I wonder if she does have like the speed. We know she's not someone that's going to overpower you physically. Does she have the speed? I don't know. I mean, her dragon has the power. Of course, we know she has magical power out of the just roof, just overflowing you, man, coming out of the windows of the house. But I want to see a good fight. I can't wait to see what's going to go on there. So Zell actually is also known as the strategist, and I see why the Black Clover not Black Clover, but the Diamond Kingdom would want him back, you know, at least captured, or maybe make him a slave to make up strategies for them, or make him suffer if he doesn't, because strategists are what win wars. I mean, this is an all-out war, man, all-out battle that's about to go down. I mean, we got the witches, we got the Midnight Sun, we've got the Diamond Kingdom, we got the Clover Kingdom, man. Just a freaking war zone is about to take place, right? And it already has begun to take place, actually. So whenever I see that, I would want that strategist too. If he is a genius strategist as he is said to be, then he's invaluable in terms of a kingdom, because war is what usually dictates whether you get overthrown or you overthrow someone else. So that's huge. And I mean, yeah, I get it now. I get why he's so valuable, right? Not just because he's a general, he's a strategist. Those other new generals maybe even be more powerful than him. Who knows? But they're not as smart, and that's even more valuable in terms of war, and you know, in circumstances in our situation of war. So, as always, guys, I'm gonna end the video here. You guys have been hexed. Be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter X25. I will see you guys next time. Peace. Thanks for watching, guys.